All right, let me make sure this isn't too loud. This is a certain time for people in the States, so I'm not expecting too many people to hit the stream. It's too fucking loud. All right. I wanted to talk about, why you should build your personal brand. I didn't realize how much goes into building out your personal brand until recently, when I did a little coaching session with a friend of mine, and I Googled his fucking name. And I have my Google set up where there's 100 results, and his company probably took up 80% of that. There was only 2 pages of Google there, and he took up pretty much all of the first page. And everything else wasn't even relevant to the search. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I notice a lot of people have agencies online or social media marketing agencies. And the first thing that even Cry Lopez told you to do was to build your own social media profiles up, right? And that was to say, go and work for a year or two, and this is an investment into your company. But when you're doing a personal brand, you don't have to worry about, like I'm Sonny T, right? So it makes no difference what I do. It's my personal brand. And I can attach myself to different ventures, but myself, people are going to buy into me. People buy into Sonny T. People buy into my life experience. And to give you an example, I had a conversation with Dustin earlier on Skype, and he's like, man, I can tell that you're real. Now, my company is Freedom Funnels and Freedom Nation and all of this stuff, but he talked to me directly. He's like, I can tell you're real. You've been where I am. I've lived where he's living right now, and I've done what he's done and done what he's doing. And so he bought into me. Why should I do business with you is my question. You need to ask yourself that question. So when you go Googling yourself, when you Google Sonny T, right? First of all, you're going to see a bunch of shit that doesn't fucking matter. But let's just look at what you're going to see when you looking at doing a business with me, right? So when you look at my Facebook page, you don't see much. You just see 100 and some odd people, but you do see that I'm very active on social media, and I post several times a day, right? Whether or not I'm getting an engagement or not doesn't even matter. I am active on social media, okay? The next thing that you're going to see, though, is that's not my channel, is it? So when you go to my YouTube channel, you're going to see that I'm very active on YouTube, right? Well, if it wasn't fucking crashing, you're going to see that I'm very active on YouTube. And why is that? Because that's my main channel, right? This is what I do. So when you're going to look at somebody's profile, you look at yourself and you say, okay, this guy's got, almost 2,700 subscribers. He just put up a video a day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. This dude is serious into, his social channel. But let's see if I can try to catch him, on Instagram or whatever, right? So you're claiming to be hot shit, but when they come see you, you don't have any followers. Again, this guy is super active. He's got fucking interaction here. People liking and looking at his videos. Not very many comments, so doesn't look like Instagram is his favorite shit, but he's in the 11,000 digits, right? I'm not doing this to suck my own dick. I'm doing this to show you that I've been building up my followings and building up my profile for quite a while, right? So you look and say, well, if nobody else wants to fuck with this dude, why should I? Right? So you go look at people's profiles, right? But it's not going to stop there. Then they're going to go to LinkedIn, right? And this is where I learned my lesson recently, right? I had to beef up my profile, and this is the lesson that I wanted to show you, right? I normally don't fill out this shit at all. But recently a friend of mine was like, dude, you have to look interesting. No matter what it is you do, you need to look interesting. So what I did was, first of all, I tell them who I am, who I'm working for. So they know they're in the right place. And I don't suck my own dick right off the rip, right? What I do here is I say that I'm an influencer marketer and I want to get more money into the pockets of my clients. I'm hitting them right in the pockets with money. So that's first of all. This is how you can contact me. I want to put money in your pockets. This is who I normally work with. This is what I can do. Now, tell them about my personality, what I've done in life, and making yourself look interesting was, I wasn't paying attention to this until the dude told me, he says, man, you got to look interesting. You got to fill up your profile, right? And so showing where you worked at before, showing you where you went to college or whatever, getting reviews, filling up Google with your information is really important. Why should I do business with you? And here's the thing. When I thought about it, it really just made me snap right immediately. Like, how many people are calling themselves agencies and how many people are going to go to actually like fill out every fucking thing they can fill out? How many people are going to go the extra mile? How many people are going to go on every social? Like, there's Angel, there's LinkedIn, there's Crunchbase. How many people are going to pay for Crunchbase? It's like $350 up front, no fucking monthly payments. They want all their money up front, right? How many people are actually going to pay for that, create a profile, write in all the information, put up pictures, hiring people? How many people are going to reach out to their VAs and say, hey, could you, tell me that you put that you work for me on LinkedIn? Could you leave me a review? How many people are going to join Trustpilot? How many people are going to go to do any of this? It really fucked me up. Now, check this out, dude. I told my VA yesterday to go do all of this, and so far he's registered with us with 25 websites. 25. And he's like, I'm going to do more now. Just think about that. That's 25 websites that my VA is going to register my company on, plus more, right? That's a lot of work, dude. Even for me, like, I had to like fill out some of the stuff he can't do, right? So I had to do it myself. It sucks ass. But why would you do business with you? So I'm going to Google your business, and then I'm going to Google somebody like me. Who would you choose if you don't have your shit built up, right? Who are you going to choose? Perception is a beast, and making yourself look like a top flight organization is key. With all these millennials, none of them want to get a real job. They all want to be entrepreneurs. Gary V's out here, entrepreneur. Cry Lopez, entrepreneur. Ryan Dice, me, everybody's out here telling you to go get your own shit. So that means that you have 1,000 people out there that are not going to go the extra mile. How are you going to stand away outside of the pack? When you look at, it's no different. Like when you look at someone's marketing funnel, right? When you come look at me as a marketer and say, Sonny, I want to see what you have to sell. You're going to look at my landing pages. You're going to look at my school. You're going to look at my presentation as a whole and go, this guy either knows what he's talking about. He has his shit together. You're going to look and see if I have my shit together on social media first. If I'm telling you to go out and get money on social media and I don't have my shit in order, you're not going to do business with me. And you've seen people like that before. You can't see, like, you can't look at their names. You know, they're flighty on social media. You can hardly know whether you're thinking they're like a scam, right? Make your business look as shiny as possible. And you have to go that extra mile. This is some shit that I learned from this dude, man. And it's a trip. Like, I'm teaching him so much shit, and he's teaching me some stuff. This stuff that I knew, but it really just drilled into my head of why you should really build up your personal brand. You want to just be everywhere, right? You want, what is it called? Ubiquitous? You just want to be everywhere, right? All over the place, everywhere that you could possibly be. It's like with Cry Lopez or with Gary V or with Russell Brunson or whatever. They're everywhere. They're on YouTube. Like Will Smith now. He's on YouTube. He's on Instagram. He's on fucking Facebook. He's building up his personal brand now. right? It really tripped me out. And even Will Smith, he just got his first 100,000 subscribers on. It took him like a week. He's got like 70-something million on Facebook, but he just got his first. He's like up to 300,000 or 400,000 by now on YouTube, but he just got his first. He did a video when he got his first 100,000, and everybody had to start somewhere. Even Will Smith, he only had a few subscribers on YouTube. But why is he building his brand out? What for what reason? This dude is already a multi-millionaire, $400 million. Why is even Will Smith getting online, and he's going hard on Instagram now. He's going hard on YouTube. He's still going hard on Facebook. Why is he going everywhere? Why is he still building his personal brand? So if Will Smith has to still build his personal brand out, we know we got to do some fucking work, right? It's obvious. We have to do some work. So with your agencies and with your personal brand, whatever you're going to attach yourself to, first of all, put your name first. Sonny T at, influencer marketer at my new company is right here over in the corner here, Sumo Growth, right? So, really, really have your name attached first to the company. You're the founder or the managing director or, the CEO if you want to be, whatever it is, that's cool. But always be able to, people don't give a fuck. People will follow you to every company you go to because they like you. Build your personal brand and then make you can't go fake it. It's nothing you can do to fake it, but you just got to do the work, right? One of my students today or yesterday, he's like been tripling his fucking follower count on YouTube using Reddit for traffic, getting crazy followers for some stoicism shit. It's not even like he's like I don't know, breakdancing or rapping or like crazy entertainment or something. He's not got hot chicks or anything, and he's getting subscribers like crazy right now. It's because he's working the plan and he's building up his social profile. He's building up his personal brand. He even switched over from he was called Simple Stoicism to his own brand, AndrewKirby.com. He's branding himself, right? I just remembered that he said that to me the other day. He said, "I want to switch my brand over. What do you think?" I'm like, "It's perfect." Build up your personal brand and just look at yourself as if you were going to do business with yourself. Just go through all your shit and look at all your stuff and go, would I do business with me? And if your answer is no, Google some people that you would do business with. Google some people that you say, well, I like this guy's profile. Google his name and go everywhere he's at. Everywhere he is, you be there. If he, and how many followers does he have? That should be your goal. How many Twitter followers does he have? That should be your goal. What websites is he on? LinkedIn? Is he on Quora, doing a Medium? Wherever he is, or she, whoever it is, wherever they are, you need to be doing the same thing that they're doing. Because if you would do business with them, then you need to look like them so everybody would do business with you, right? So it's really important that you build up your own personal brand. I'm not going to be all day with this. It's just I haven't had any sleep. It's 2:20 in the afternoon here, and I'm going to post this up on YouTube and cheat later so I can just sleep all day. So for the two people that showed up, I'm really surprised that you're even here. I have a sneaking suspicion that one of them is John, but thanks for showing up. And if you have any questions, you can ask me really quickly about anything. I don't care what it is because I don't know how much longer I can stay awake. But I'm going to get out of here. Just make sure that you build your personal brand. It's kind of cornball shit, man. It kind of irritated the shit out of me too. Like, all right, so what should I do to start my social media marketing agency, right? And then you hear somebody say, well, you need to get yourself in order. You need to go get your own social media together. You're like, well, fuck, that's going to take forever. Well, yeah, but you're trying to open an agency. You're trying to get people to give you money. You got to look like an organization, man. You got to look like you're huge. You got to build out your shit because everybody has an agency. Every 15-year-old has an agency right now. So you got to look like you're huge. You have to look like, man, fuck. What's so awesome is I just read a little report that Zapier is a multi-million-dollar company and 60 employees, and all of them work remotely. Awesome. So the reason why I bring that up is it doesn't even matter if your employees or VAs are in the Philippines. That's the world we live in now. That's normal. It's normal for you to have employees in New York and scattered all over the planet in Paris. You don't even have to be in the country now to do business with people. People are accustomed to signing contracts. Yeah, Jerry John is. People are accustomed to signing contracts online and proposals, e-signing proposals, right? It's just what it is. It's really easy to do business now, so blow yourself up. There's tons of websites. Go get reviews. Ask your cousins, your brothers, your aunties, whoever. Go build a website for your uncle that he didn't even want and make him leave a fucking review. If you just got to be honest, right? Other than that, just go get at it, man. Do what you have to do, but get reviews on Google. Get reviews on Trustpilot. Get on every website that you could possibly list yourself on. Dude, I was tripping off this dude. I think he had like the directions on how to get from his business to like the donut shop or some shit. It was crazy. Whatever it was, he had it listed. How to get from my place to the donut shop in London, whatever. I was like, Jesus Christ. He's listed everywhere, man. Because when people Google you, when you're everywhere like that and your name is just all over the place, they can't help but think, damn, this guy's got to be on the ball. And they go look at your profile and you look really interesting and you've done things with your life. Like this dude runs this dude just told me he's about to run a 100-kilometer something, a marathon or some crazy shit, whatever it is. It's crazy. Whatever. He runs fucking decathlons and triathlons and man, he's crazy. But that's interesting. It's like, damn, this dude does this. So, and he just got like a $60,000 contract because the guy that he's doing the work with goes, hey, man, I gave you the contract because you run marathons like I run marathons. So that's another lesson here. You never know what part of your life will connect with someone else. And that is a pure case study for someone purchasing that person versus his services, right? He said he had like 50-something applications for this job, but the reason why he's going to give him the contract is because he runs marathons. Now, why the fuck come on. But that's what people do, right? So make sure that you fill out your profiles. And even though you may not think whatever you're talking about is interesting, somebody will, and that will attract somebody, right? So make sure that you would do business with yourself. Fill out all those profiles, get reviews, get all over the fucking place, and hopefully beef up your social media, dude. There's nothing you can do about that. It's going to take time. Go out there, be social, beef it up, because if you're talking about you're going to be a social media marketing agency and you only have one fucking follower on Twitter, I mean, come on.